For the industrial strength user, there's AutoPREP Pro. AutoPREP Pro includes batch processing. Any firm having to deal with numerous drawing files and continual revisions will realize the most productive feature AutoPREP has to offer. AutoPREP Pro can automatically perform all functions on hundreds or even thousands of drawing files unattended. Consider the value of a tool that can replace teams combing revisions and allowing them to be delegated to more profitable tasks. Not to mention the fact that automating the process from visual inspection to digital technology greatly increases accuracy. Discovering just one modification that might have been overlooked could impact not only material and labor costs, but impact project schedules due to needed field corrections.
AutoPREP for AutoCAD is the most comprehensive AutoCAD drawing design preparation tool available anywhere. AutoPREP is the answer to the madness which has become part of the process of getting drawings ready for your design. AutoPREP eliminates the headaches that have become accepted standard operating procedure and instead allows you to get to your productive design work fast. The modular design of AutoPREP consists of Host Drawing Manager, Drawing Cleanup, Drawing Compare Review. These versatile tools go after distinct time wasters that are part of starting every new design job, as well as the revisions that frequently put you back to square one. AutoPREP will save hours or even days of drawing preparation necessary for creating an efficient and clean background drawing. Host Drawing Manager starts saving your time by resolving and reassociating external references. Host Drawing Manager reads and analyzes AutoCAD drawings, identifying all host drawings and their external references. Many drawings received from an architect or design partner include external reference files. The XREFs are defined using the file and folder structure of the architect's computer that began the design. When you download the files or receive them on disk, it becomes your job to manually sort the host drawings from the XREFs and reassociate each external reference by hand using AutoCAD. AutoCAD Host Drawing Manager makes this tedious requirement as easy as specifying the folder or folders where all host and XREF files are located. Begin the search process with a click and AutoPREP goes to work. Depending on the number of XREFs and the complexity of your drawings, a few minutes later AutoPREP displays the results. XREFs are identified and reassociated with the correct host drawing. Missing files are documented to a formatted report, and log files detail every step that was completed. AutoPREP even anticipates your next steps in the process by preparing this information in an email, getting you back to your design instead of sifting through files trying to match XREFs to host drawings. After external references are resolved to the respective host drawings, AutoPREP helps you to clean the drawing elements that are not essential to your design with the Drawing Cleanup utility. The Drawing Cleanup utility is comprised of tools that pinpoint the most common areas of AutoCAD drawing cleanup. Layers can be removed or merged. Blocks can be deleted or reduced to just their essential drawing elements. Hatch patterns, text strings, and XREFs can be reviewed and dealt with from powerful yet intuitively designed screens which focus on each of these cleanup concerns. Drawing Cleanup breaks your drawing into categories, allowing you to clearly see what's not relevant to your design. A count of each category is shown next to the button that access the individual cleanup screens. Drawing files loaded with drawing elements unnecessary for your design not only negatively affect the performance of your system, the clutter makes it more difficult to view what you need to see to make the best design decisions. The main cleanup screen tracks the reduction in drawing file size as you proceed through the steps of each category. Drawing Cleanup and Cleanup Wizards help you quickly get a drawing to the point where your design can begin. Prior to displaying the Drawing Cleanup screen, AutoPREP's preset configuration options begin to clean the drawing. When the cleanup screen appears, the drawing has already been cleaned of duplicate lines, blocks, dimensions, and a whole list of drawing elements that can frequently be part of drawings you receive. These settings can be adjusted and saved and even associated with the design firm from whom you received the drawing. The design tools and standards used by your design partners usually result in you having to repeat the same or similar cleanup steps with each new set of drawings. By associating cleanup settings with a design partner, you're a big step closer to beginning your design. These preliminary steps can be seen in the initial difference in the file size against that of the original drawing. Moving through the buttons with a non-zero count from top to bottom guides you through the AutoPREP drawing cleanup process. As you do, cleanup wizards optionally record your every step. Wizards, like the preliminary cleanup options, are associated and saved with a design partner, again taking advantage of the similar steps presented by each new drawing from that design partner. A sample of the cleanup process is demonstrated through the Layers Cleanup utility. Click the Layers button to display the Layer Cleanup utility screen. Layers can be reviewed, deleted, and merged so that the new drawing only contains layers relevant to your design. Select layers you know straight off which should be deleted. After making your selection, right-click to access the Layer Utility commands. Select Delete, and the layers are removed from your background drawing. Select layers that may be best combined to a more generic layer name. For instance, your design partner may divide layers into more detail than is required for your background. Select each layer you would like merged, right-click, and pick the layer to which you want them sent. Notice that the results of your deletions and mergers are displayed in the lists further down the screen, but the focus of your cleanup is still the top list. Work through the layers displayed in the top list until it suits your needs, then return to the main cleanup screen by clicking Exit. If the focus of your cleanup is contained within a block, AutoPREP really shines in saving you time. Select Blocks from the main cleanup screen to access the Block Utility cleanup screen. Blocks from the drawing are listed in descending order of the number of times in which they are inserted on the drawing. The currently highlighted block is displayed in isolation in the top panel. Blocks can be selected by name from the list and deleted. When this is done, every instance of the block will be removed from the drawing. If deleting an entire block is more than you want, the Dynamic Edit Block utility allows you to pick through the subentities of a block and remove just the subentities you want without exploding the block, using nothing more than a selection window. Blocks or nested blocks can be picked, and the AutoPREP crossing window is then used to select the subentities you want to remove from the block. When your selection is complete, an Enter or a right-click prompts AutoPREP to report on the selection. A dialog window identifies the block or blocks selected, the subentities, and their relationship to the block. Click OK, and the edited block can be seen in the AutoPREP block viewer back on the block utility screen. When the currently selected block has attributes, they will appear in the list near the bottom of the screen. The list shows whether the attribute is visible, the tag name, and the attribute value for every instance of the highlighted block. The approach and techniques used in this demonstration with the Layer Utility and Block Utility screen carry through to the Hatch, XREF, and Text Cleanup screens as well. AutoPREP Drawing Cleanup is easy to use and most of all gets you to your design fast. The next segment of this demonstration shows the power and capabilities of Drawing Compare Review. AutoPREP Drawing Compare Review is the best and most complete comparison review utility for AutoCAD available anywhere. Know for sure exactly what's different between drawing revisions or between full sets of drawings. When the default settings are used, this process is as simple as specifying the folder locations of the drawings to compare. Compare Review starts with a blank AutoCAD drawing. Either use the default AutoPREP Drawing Compare Review settings or define your own comparison criteria. The available options allow you to create plots of the resulting comparison with your choice of drawing layouts. Options can even be set which control down to the drawing elements what you want considered in the compare. An option of particular interest is the Compare Results Options tab. Here, you control the colors which will highlight additions, deletions, and unchanged drawing elements. Each option can be toggled on/off with a checkbox, or can be displayed in whatever color you choose by clicking the associated color swatch. The default unchanged color of gray works quite well in allowing the additions and deletions to pop up from the drawing. The Compare Save Options tab and the Plot Sheet Options tab allow you to specify the file folder location to which you want resulting comparison drawings and/or plots to be saved. The Batch Compare tab is the focus of the actual comparison procedure. The general layout of the screen is divided in half, with the original drawing or drawings on the left part and the revised drawings on the right part. Down the center of the screen are positioned the command buttons from where plot settings or revision cloud settings can be adjusted, comparison log files reviewed, and the file lists refreshed. There are several ways that you can direct the file comparison to be executed. For the most part, a base set of drawings in one folder are compared against the revised set of drawings in another. In this scenario, the file names are the same, and this forms the basis of which pair of files is compared against one another. The folder selection for the base files are selected using the button labeled Original Drawings, and the file folder for the revised drawings are selected using the Revised Drawing button. In situations where you want to compare files that do not share the same file name, the old and new buttons can be used in conjunction with the Add Pair button to match any two drawings against each other in a compare. The Simple View checkbox filters the files lists so the drawings are only listed once per list. This view may be preferred when a base drawing is being compared against one or more revised drawings, but has no impact on the way the matching is set up. With the selected files in place, AutoPREP begins the comparison by clicking the Run Compare button. Depending on the number of files selected, the process will take a few minutes. The progress bar reports the steps being taken by the files being compared. The comparison is completed when the Review dialog screen appears. The created comparison files are listed, the comparison report can be accessed detailing each matchup, the folder of the comparison drawing can be reviewed, and the selected comparison file can be opened. The Drawing Review dialog screen appears along the left part of the screen, but is very dynamically arranged, allowing you to reposition or resize the window and still have access to the various controls. As requested, the drawing elements which have been deleted are shown in red, and added items appear in blue against the gray background of everything that remained the same. These colors can still be adjusted and filtered to allow you to review exactly what matters to your design.
We will now have a brief question and answer session, and if we are not able to field all of your questions, please send your questions to info@autoprep.com or go to the AutoPREP support page and enter your question in the support form. Now on to the live Q&A. We will be opening the lines. On this slide, you will see the URL for the 30-day trial download, or find it in the chat window on your GoToMeeting webinar screen menu, or email info@autoprep.com and enter 30-day trial in the subject line, and we will send you the link with detailed installation instructions. Thank you for taking the time to attend the AutoPREP Pro presentation. We hope you enjoyed it and found it informative. Go to www.autoprep.com to find out more information or email us at info@autoprep.com. Thanks again and have a good day.